Good morning class. Welcome to grade 4 mathematics. How are you all doing today? We are learning about fractions. Today, let's learn how we can reduce a fraction to its lowest term. We know for all the numbers, 1 is a common factor. And we usually represent a fraction in the form numerator by denominator. So when you say the lowest form of a fraction, it means that the only common factor for the numerator and the denominator is 1. So a fraction is said to be in its lowest form or lowest term if the numerator and the denominator have only 1 as the common factor. Clear? Now, what are the steps to reduce a given fraction to its lowest term? First, you have to find out a common factor for the numerator and the denominator. Then divide the numerator and the denominator by this common factor. You have to repeat this process until the only common factor for the numerator and the denominator is 1. So you divide both the numerator and the denominator by a common factor. Repeat the process till the only common factor for numerator and denominator is 1. Clear? Now let's see one question. Simplify 32 by 20 to its lowest term. So what was the first step? We have to check which is the common factor for the numerator and the denominator. You see this number 32 and 20. Both these are multiples of 2. So that 2 is a common factor for this 32 and 20. So let's divide both the numerator and the denominator by this 2. So 32 divided by 2 is equal to 16 and 20 divided by 2 is equal to 10. Now we got the fraction 16 by 10. And do you see any common factors for these two numbers other than 1? Yes, other than 1, these two numbers, the numerator and the denominator has the factor 2. So shall we divide this again with the number 2? So again dividing this 16 and 10 by 2. What do we get? 16 divided by 2 is 8 and 10 divided by 2 is equal to 5. So what is our fraction now? Our fraction is now 8 by 5. Now you check, is there are any more factors other than 1 for this 8 and 5? No. The only common factor for 8 and 5 is 1. So we have reached the lowest term or the lowest form of the given fraction. Thus, the lowest form or lowest term of 32 by 20 is 8 by 5. Clear? Let's do an activity. All of you please take your maths notebook. Put today's date. You can write the name of the topic and then you note down these questions in your notebook. Simplify the following fractions to the lowest form. Question A, 9 by 15 and question B, 8 by 24. You please pause the video, finish the activity and then come back. Hope you are done with that activity. Now let's discuss the questions. The first question, which are the common factors of 9 and 15? Let's see. Both this 9 and 15 are multiples of 3. So let's divide the numerator and the denominator by 3. So what is 9 divided by 3? It is 3 and 15 divided by 3 is equal to 5. So it is 3 by 5. The only common factor for 3 and 5 is 1. So we have reached the lowest term. So the lowest term or the lowest form of our question 9 by 15 is equal to 3 by 5. Now the question B, 8 by 24. How do we reduce it to the lowest form? 8 and 24 are both multiples of 8. So let's divide 8 and 24 by 8. What is 8 divided by 8? It is 1 and 24 divided by 8 is equal to 3. So right now our fraction has become 1 by 3 and the only common factor for the numerator and the denominator is 1. So the lowest form or the lowest term of the given fraction 8 by 24 is equal to 1 by 3. I hope you have done that correctly. Now, you have to go through the topic reducing a fraction to its lowest form in your textbook, which is in page number 83. Then you have to do the question number 5C to 5H of exercise 6.1 in your textbook. So you can finish the questions. For some questions, the space is provided in the textbook itself. Other questions you may note down in your notebook and complete them. Once you are done with the activity, please do take a picture and send us through Teams. So that's all for today, children. We will meet in the next class with a new topic. Until then, bye.